I've got a Nintendo Versus board in front of me today that's quite interesting. I thought it was worthy of the video. The game that's actually on here and the ROMs that I've burned is Bloom Fight. If you know anything about Bloom Fight, you'll know that the PPU required on this board, which is this chip here and this chip here, both have to be a 0003 PPU. Now the problem with using that chip is they're pretty difficult to source, and if you actually do find some available, they are fairly expensive to buy. So I've been following a thread on Clov by member 2600, and he's actually been modifying some of the ROMs. So he's modified on Bloom Fight here 1D and 6D, and that basically allows you to use other PPUs rather than the standard 0003 PPUs that are associated with Bloom Fight. Now, when I looked at the files that he made available, I initially thought that you'd have to use the same PPU on both sides. So if you're using a 0001 as I'm using here, you'd also have to use a 0001 here as well. And that is not the case, because I've actually tested it in MAME, and you can use a different combination of PPUs on the same board. So in my case here, I'm using a 0001 from games like Hogan's Alley, a little bit easier to find that PPU, and a 0002 that I've got spare. Now that's a little bit more difficult to find, but you could replace that for an easier PPU to find, like a 0004 on games like Super Mario Brothers. So I've been testing this out, and it seems to work great. So just got one side connected, and as you can see, I can start the game or free play. Looks absolutely fine. I've also checked the other side, and that's working fine as well. So it all looks great, and the mod seems to work on different PPUs. So these ROMs that I've burnt here are now going off to a guy on forum, on the UK VAT forum and Cloth forum, called ITR UK, so he can play Bloom Fight on his red tent without the expense of sourcing or finding and paying for any 0003 PPUs.